Chosen one, what you are about to hear is not an ordinary revelation, but a declaration that shatters everything you thought you knew about yourself. If you are reading this, understand that you were not drawn here by accident. Something older than history and deeper than faith has pulled you into this moment. The truth is this: the God you are now did not exist before you. Everything began with you. Ancient hunters and holy scholars of Egypt have uncovered a discovery unlike anything ever recorded. Evidence that every prophecy, every myth, every philosophical teaching across civilizations points back to you. Your body is undergoing a transformation unseen in divine history, awakening earlier and in a form more powerful than any deity who came before. Your actions now mirror, surpass, and break the limits of the gods, turning in ways no divine being has ever turned. This is the sign of the final and original being, the first and the last. The more they study you, scholars, medical experts, and even world leaders, the more they agree that your existence rewrites the beginning and the end of divine history. They are stunned, and now they recognize what the evidence makes undeniable. You are the new God, the origin point from which everything began. Before you fully step into this revelation, take a moment to pause and do three things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 30,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. If you are truly a chosen one, you will stay with this message until the end, because your spirit already knows that this is your moment. Those who do will see their lives transform in ways no mortal or God has ever experienced. From the very first whisper of creation, the universe had known gods, deities, and celestial beings, but none like you. You are not merely another divine presence. You are the origin of divinity itself, the spark that ignites all existence. Scholars and historians, when they first encountered signs of your existence, could not fathom that a being of such magnitude could emerge outside the framework of all previous gods. Every ancient manuscript, every myth, every sacred scripture suddenly seemed to bow toward your presence, acknowledging that everything had begun with you. Your arrival disrupts the natural order in ways that are both terrifying and beautiful. When the first signs of your awakening were observed, the skies themselves seemed to pulse in recognition. Phenomena that had long puzzled astronomers, celestial alignments, gravitational anomalies, and unexplained cosmic energy suddenly made sense, as if they had been waiting for you. It is not simply that you exist. It is that your existence rewrites history, beginning a narrative that had no prior chapter. People across the world have felt your influence without even knowing it. Cultures separated by continents and millennia suddenly reflect a common thread, patterns in philosophy, art, and spirituality that all point back to the same origin, you. It is as though the universe has been waiting for a single point of awakening, a singular consciousness that would embody the totality of all divine knowledge, wisdom, and power. Even the most skeptical scientists find themselves questioning reality. Advanced scans, biological tests, and energy readings from your being defy every principle of known science. Your cells resonate with energies thought impossible for mortal or divine life. With each heartbeat, the boundaries of life, death, and divinity blur, leaving the world in awe fear, and hope simultaneously. And yet, despite this monumental revelation, there is a personal intimacy to your presence. People describe sensations of warmth, of understanding, of being seen and understood at their core. It is not only power that defines you, it is connection, an inexplicable bond between the first God and every being who has ever lived or will live. Your story is the universe's story. Your awakening is the dawn of everything. You are the Alpha and Omega, the singular force that exists outside the chains of time. Ancient texts speak of the beginning and the end, but never have they truly embodied it until now. As the first God, you are the blueprint of creation itself, and as the last, you are the final reckoning, the culmination of all divine power. Prophecies across civilizations, Mesopotamian, Egyptian, Indian, Greek, intersect at your name, each telling a story that finally makes sense only when applied to you. Your existence challenges not just religious belief, but the very concept of reality. If gods had hierarchies before, you now surpass them all, embodying the essence of what it means to be divine. The universe itself seems to respond to you, shifting matter and energy in subtle, inexplicable ways. Mountains tremble, oceans glow, and winds carry whispers of your name across deserts and cities alike. Those who come into contact with your presence cannot remain unchanged. Priests, philosophers, and scientists alike report sensations of being elevated, challenged, and inspired beyond their understanding. Your being becomes a mirror reflecting both the potential and the fears of humanity, showing what is possible when the boundaries of creation are pushed to their absolute limit. In this way, you are not just a god, you are the concept of godhood made flesh. Past, present, and future converge in your existence, and all other divine beings appear as echoes of your unparalleled essence. The world recognizes it. History records it. And you, chosen one, simply are the first and the last. In the scorching sands of Egypt, where civilization first touched divinity, hunters and seers stumble upon something unimaginable. Hidden within tombs, hieroglyphics, and the desert itself lies evidence that points directly to your existence. Symbols that once puzzled scholars suddenly reveal meaning, intertwining your essence with the very roots of human history. It is as if the land itself remembers your awakening and whispers your story to those willing to listen. These hunters, trained in both survival and mysticism, initially approach the signs with skepticism. But as they dig deeper, discovering artifacts that resonate with an inexplicable energy, doubt gives way to awe. Ancient carvings depicting a being unlike any god before now align perfectly with the phenomena surrounding you. Each discovery is a revelation, a crystal radiating your aura, an inscription describing your transformation, a relic that pulses with your presence. The forbidden knowledge they uncover changes their lives forever. They witness patterns connecting past, present, and future, all centering on you. This is not prophecy alone. This is proof that the Chosen One has been a silent force guiding the world even before humanity understood the concept of divinity. Every ancient hunter who touches these artifacts experiences visions, a world where you exist as both creator and culmination, shaping destinies and rewriting cosmic laws. Even the most rational among them cannot deny the evidence. Scientific analysis confirms anomalies in the artifacts, energies that defy explanation. These hunters realize that the myths they were told as children were fragments of a much larger truth, and that truth is alive, manifest, and centered on you. Their discoveries are both terrifying and beautiful, a testament to the scope of your unprecedented power. The message they carry is clear. The universe has never known anything like you. Their sacred chronicles, once secret and feared, now bear witness to a being who embodies the sum total of divine essence. And as they continue to explore, every footprint, every whisper of sand seems to guide them toward one undeniable conclusion. You are the chosen one, the first and last God. Across the world, in hallowed halls and ancient libraries, the most learned scholars convene. These are men and women who have devoted their lives to understanding prophecy, sacred texts, and the secrets of the divine. For centuries, they have interpreted signs and predicted events, yet nothing could have prepared them for this moment. Every prophecy they studied, every symbol they deciphered, every vision of the end times suddenly aligns perfectly with you, the chosen one. From the scrolls of Mesopotamia to the codices of Mesoamerica, patterns emerge that shock even the most rational minds. Texts that were once cryptic now speak with crystal clarity, a being who is both the beginning and the end, who will awaken before the timeline of gods themselves. Ancient scholars, whose hands have traced the hieroglyphs and worn parchments of civilizations long gone, find that the words of prophets were not metaphors. They were instructions, pointing to your presence and your transformative journey. The evidence is overwhelming. Stars that guided ancient astrologers align with your emergence. Numerology, once regarded as mystical superstition, now resonates with your energy. Sacred geometry, embedded in the foundations of temples and pyramids, reflects your cosmic signature. Every artifact, every inscription, every ritual that sought to honor the divine now acknowledges that you are the singular source, the fulcrum around which all divinity pivots. Emotion runs deep among these scholars. Tears flow as they realize that the culmination of human understanding, of faith, and of wisdom was meant for you. Entire careers, lifelong pursuits of truth suddenly make sense in one astonishing revelation. The chosen one was the answer they had been seeking all along. What was once fragmented knowledge now forms a breathtaking tapestry that centers on your existence. And so, with trembling hands and awed hearts, they announce it. Every prophecy, every teaching, every sacred warning was about you. The world finally has a name for the force that has always been waiting at the edge of creation, the first and the last divine being, whose awakening signals the dawn of a new era for the cosmos. Throughout history, civilizations have struggled to explain the mysteries of existence. Myths spoke of gods waging wars, creating humans, or governing natural forces, but none had fully captured the essence of what you embody. Now, scholars and historians find that every myth, every philosophical teaching, every story ever told secretly points to you. You are not simply a character within these narratives. You are the unseen force behind them all. From the Egyptian Book of the Dead to the Vedas of India, from Greek epics to Native American legends, there is a recurring motif, a singular presence whose arrival reshapes the world. Every story, once interpreted as metaphor, suddenly becomes literal. Philosophers, who once debated the nature of reality, find that their most complex theories, their musings on existence, point directly to the manifestation of a being who transcends all law, all morality, and all time. This connection is not limited to the spiritual or intellectual realm. Art, music, and literature throughout the ages reflect your influence. Sculptures, paintings, and sacred architecture encode your essence long before the world even knew your name. Every cultural expression that sought to honor the divine now finds a deeper meaning. You were always there, guiding, shaping, and inspiring the human imagination in ways previously unimaginable. Even the most rational minds cannot escape the implications. Mathematicians, scientists, and historians begin to recognize patterns that are too precise, too interwoven, to be coincidental. Your existence is encoded into the very fabric of human thought, proving that divinity was never just a concept. It was waiting for you, the first true God, to bring it into reality. Ultimately, the realization strikes everyone with profound emotional impact. Humanity has been unknowingly anticipating you for millennia, crafting stories and philosophies that mirror your awakening. You are the bridge between legend and reality, myth and history, dream and truth. All paths converge on you, and all of existence acknowledges your unparalleled presence. The Chosen One's body is not merely alive, it is a vessel undergoing a transformation unseen in any history of gods. From the moment of awakening, every cell, every organ, every particle of your being shifts with an energy that defies physics, biology, and divine precedent. Light seems to bend around you, reality itself quivering in recognition of the change taking place. It is as if the universe is sculpting you into something far beyond comprehension. This transformation is not gradual. It is a sudden and magnificent eruption of power. Wings of energy unfurl within your spirit, tendrils of cosmic force weave through your veins, and a brilliance emanates from you that illuminates not just the physical realm, but the metaphysical. Ancient shamans and modern scientists alike observe this with disbelief, documenting phenomena that contradict centuries of understanding. Emotion courses through this change. Your transformation is not just physical, it is spiritual and emotional, touching the hearts of those around you. Witnesses report feelings of love, fear, reverence, and awe all at once. Humanity senses that they are in the presence of something extraordinary, something that transcends morality, mortality, and time. You are not simply becoming a god, you are becoming the standard by which all divinity will be measured forever. The implications are profound. No deity in history has ever undergone such rapid awakening, nor has any god exhibited the ability to surpass themselves while still in the process of becoming. Legends speak of gods achieving power, but never transformation of this magnitude. You are rewriting the very definition of divinity, proving that the boundaries of existence are yours to command. And yet, in the midst of such awe-inspiring power, there is intimacy. Your transformation communicates a message. Greatness is not merely about strength, it is about evolution, awareness, and connection. By becoming more than any god has ever been, you teach the universe that divinity is not static. It is alive, dynamic, and inexorably tied to your presence. Throughout cosmic history, gods have followed rhythms, hierarchies, and timelines. They emerged, grew in power, and influenced the world according to laws that seemed immutable. And then you appeared, before time had even dictated your emergence. Your awakening shattered every rule, every precedent, every expectation that the universe had ever held. You are the exception, the anomaly, the event that cannot be contained or predicted. Ancient records of divine timelines now crumble under the weight of your presence. Scholars cross-reference hundreds of civilizations, only to find that your awakening predates their gods, their heroes, and even the concept of divinity itself. Your emergence is not just a historical anomaly, it is a cosmic reset, an event so profound that the past and future seem to pivot around your presence. Witnesses describe surreal experiences. Time feels elastic near you. Past events resonate with present phenomena, and the future seems to shimmer with possibility. The air itself vibrates with the energy of a timeline rewritten, and all living beings are subtly aware that they are experiencing something unprecedented. No prophecy, no precedent, no divine hierarchy could have prepared the cosmos for your arrival. Your early awakening also carries an emotional weight. Those who encounter you are overwhelmed with reverence, fear, and awe, but also with a strange sense of hope. If divinity itself can begin anew with you, perhaps humanity, the universe, and reality can evolve in ways previously unimaginable. The world senses that with your arrival, all rules, cosmic, moral, and existential, are open to transformation. And so the universe watches and waits, mesmerized and terrified. Your early awakening is not just an event, it is a declaration. It is the affirmation that the Chosen One is unlike any god before, and that the history of divinity itself will forever be measured in the moments before and after your existence. Your presence is no longer theoretical. It manifests in deeds that transcend everything humanity thought possible. Where gods once influenced events from afar, you act directly, reshaping reality with a subtlety and force that defies comprehension. Every movement, every word, every intention resonates with a power so absolute that even the oldest deities are forced to pause in recognition. It is no longer about influence. It is about rewriting the rules of existence. Witnesses describe moments where your actions simultaneously create and heal, destroy and nurture, challenging the binary logic of mortal perception. Cities are touched by your presence. Plants flourish in impossible ways. Rivers change their courses without consequence. And storms calm or rage according to your will. Even the natural order bends as if paying homage to the first and last divine being. Your surpassing of previous gods is both awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling. Ancient deities, who were once untouchable and absolute, appear as echoes compared to your living, breathing omnipotence. Historians and spiritual leaders alike are astounded. Never before has a single being embodied the full spectrum of divine action with such clarity, precision, and intensity. The emotional impact of your deeds cannot be overstated. Communities feel inexplicable hope and fear simultaneously, recognizing that your actions are more than miracles. They are declarations of what is possible when the universe chooses a new architect. Humanity watches as old boundaries crumble, understanding that the Chosen One does not merely participate in the divine hierarchy, you redefine it. Even your smallest gestures ripple through existence. A touch, a glance, or even a silent presence resonates across time and space, reminding the cosmos that the Chosen One is no longer bound by limitation. You are not just part of the divine order, you are its evolution, its apex, and its inevitable future. Your body itself tells a story that words cannot fully capture. Each heartbeat, each breath, radiates a cosmic signature, signaling that you are the final divine being. Ancient scholars, Modern scientists and mystics alike study you, stunned by the unique energy that pulses through your veins. Unlike any god before, your physical form is both mortal and celestial, bridging the gap between flesh and infinity. Veins glow with energy that mirrors starlight, bones resonate with the hum of creation, and eyes hold the reflection of past, present, and future. The transformation occurring within you is not just aesthetic, it is symbolic, revealing the culmination of divine evolution. Witnesses describe a sense of awe that borders on terror, recognizing that your existence represents both the end and the beginning of all things. Physical manifestations of your divinity extend beyond yourself. Nature responds to your presence. Rivers shimmer with unnatural light, trees grow in impossible patterns, and animals exhibit intelligence and behavior previously unseen. It is as if the universe itself mirrors your essence, making visible what was once invisible, tangible what was once intangible. Emotionally, the realization of this origin is staggering. To know that you are the spark from which all divine and mortal influence emanates places you at the center of everything. Every life, every choice, every creation is touched by your essence, whether it is aware of it or not. You are both the observer and the source, and in this realization lies profound responsibility. To be the origin of all power is to carry the potential for creation and destruction alike. Yet, as the first and last, your choices now define not only the present, but the future of all existence, cementing your unparalleled role as the true genesis of divinity. Wherever you step, reality itself trembles. Time, space, and matter respond to your presence, as if acknowledging an authority older than creation itself. Mountains bow, rivers realign, and skies shimmer in response to your being. Unlike previous gods, who were limited to symbolic acts or influence over specific domains, you command the very fabric of reality with effortless grace. Witnesses cannot help but be overwhelmed. Ordinary objects transform subtly in your presence. Shadows stretch unnaturally, light bends around you, and sounds echo in ways that defy logic. The natural laws that humans once considered fixed are revealed as malleable, yielding to the force of your existence. Each action you take sends ripples across dimensions, leaving a visible imprint on the cosmos itself. Your influence is both subtle and absolute. Small gestures, raising a hand, speaking a word, focusing your gaze, alter matter and energy in ways that evoke awe and fear. Ancient observers might have called it miracle. Modern science calls it impossible. Yet neither fully captures the magnitude of your reality-shaping presence. Emotionally, people describe sensations of profound insight and reverence in your presence. Ordinary lives feel elevated, as if brushed by something infinitely greater. Your very existence teaches that divinity is not bound by human expectations, nor by the frameworks previously imposed by gods of the past. This is why you are unlike any god before. You are not merely part of the cosmos, you are its axis, its force, and its living proof that reality itself is alive and responsive. Every observer, conscious or not, becomes part of the grand tapestry you weave with your mere presence. Modern science, with all its advancements, stands powerless before you. Doctors and researchers, trained to understand every biological principle, encounter a being whose physiology defies every known law. Cells regenerate at speeds thought impossible. organs function with unparalleled efficiency, and your energy flows in a way that seems to draw directly from the cosmos itself. Advanced imaging devices, nuclear scans, and genetic mapping reveal anomalies that cannot be explained. Your DNA is unlike any life form previously recorded. It contains patterns that hint at both creation and destruction simultaneously. It is as though the universe itself wrote the code for your existence, a formula that humans could only dream of understanding. Yet the marvel is not purely technical, it is emotional. Scientists report a deep sense of reverence and humility when studying you. The knowledge that a being of such magnitude exists in flesh and blood challenges their very understanding of life. The impossible becomes reality, and the boundary between science and spirituality collapses entirely. Medical teams attempt to catalog your transformation, to predict your capabilities, but each attempt falls short. You exist outside conventional parameters. Your body reacts dynamically to your awareness, environment, and emotions, making you a living, conscious manifestation of both biology and divinity. Witnessing your form evokes a mixture of wonder, awe, and existential fear. Humanity realizes collectively that the Chosen One is not a creature that can be studied, categorized, or controlled. You are living proof that divinity and life are inseparable, and that reality itself can evolve beyond comprehension. The world's most devout and learned minds are rendered speechless. Holy scholars who have dedicated decades to studying theology, metaphysics, and prophecy are confronted by a truth beyond human comprehension. You, texts they spent lifetimes analyzing, suddenly appear incomplete, as if the cosmos itself had been withholding a final chapter. Their attempts to categorize you fail. Are you a god, a force, a singularity, or the embodiment of all creation? The answer eludes them, because you are all and none simultaneously. Rituals designed to honor deities are insufficient, prayers fall silent, and words fail to encapsulate the magnitude of your presence. Emotionally, the scholars oscillate between awe and fear. Some feel blessed to witness the Chosen One, while others tremble at the recognition that everything they knew about divinity is incomplete. Their inability to fully explain you only reinforces the truth. The Chosen One is the ultimate cosmic presence. The announcement reverberates across the globe. Nations pause, leaders speak with a mix of awe, fear, and humility, and every corner of the world acknowledges a force beyond politics, economics, and military power. You are not just a spiritual phenomenon. You are now a universally recognized entity whose existence transcends human hierarchy. Global summits are convened, where scientists, religious leaders, and heads of state attempt to understand and respond. Yet no strategy, no declaration, no treaty can encompass what you represent. You are the first and last divine being, a living force that cannot be governed, negotiated with, or contained. Emotionally, the announcement stirs humanity. Across cities, villages, and deserts, people react with tears, worship, and wonder. You are a symbol of hope, of fear, of awe, and of a new beginning. Citizens feel the presence of a being that redefines their understanding of life itself. Even skeptics cannot deny the reality of your power. Satellite data, energy readings, and observable phenomena confirm that the world is witnessing something entirely unprecedented. Leaders must grapple not with politics, but with existential truth, the arrival of a god who started it all and will define the future. And so, humanity collectively bows, figuratively or literally, to your presence. You are recognized as the singular force that will guide the cosmos, not through coercion, but through sheer magnitude of being. The world now acknowledges what has always been true. You are the first and last divine presence, the new God One. All of existence now converges on you. Past, present, and future are threads interwoven in the tapestry of your being. You are both the spark that began creation and the culmination toward which everything evolves. The universe itself hums in recognition, acknowledging your singularity as the first and final divine awakening. Your awakening marks a new epoch. Every celestial body, every living organism, every fragment of consciousness now exists in relation to you. Even the laws of physics, long thought immutable, bend subtly to accommodate your presence. You are the axis upon which reality pivots, the singularity of creation and culmination. Emotionally, your presence evokes everything: fear, reverence, hope, love, and awe. Witnesses across time and space report experiences that defy language, capturing the ineffable magnitude of what it means to exist in the presence of the Chosen One. Your awakening is not just divine, it is existential, reshaping the meaning of life and consciousness itself. This is why the universe recognizes you as both the beginning and the end. No deity before, no entity after can compare. You are singular, eternal, and absolute, the culmination of divine possibility and the embodiment of cosmic truth. And as the cosmos bows in silent acknowledgement, one truth becomes undeniable. All creation began with you, and all existence will forever be defined by the Chosen One, the first and last God, the ultimate divine awakening. From the void before time, your light emerges, piercing the darkness that existed before gods and worlds. Every particle of matter, every echo of sound, and every whisper of energy bends toward your radiance. It is not merely illumination. It is the unveiling of reality itself. Witnesses describe the sky splitting with brilliance, colors unseen by human eyes, stretching across dimensions, as if the universe celebrates your birth. Your arrival resonates far beyond the physical realm. The energy you emit vibrates through unseen planes, awakening dormant consciousness and stirring forgotten memories within the universe. Ancient beings, long thought extinct, stir, sensing a force greater than anything they ever knew. This is the cosmic dawn, the beginning of everything anew. Even humanity senses the shift, though most cannot name it. The first light of your awakening touches hearts and minds, evoking awe, reverence, and a strange, inexplicable comfort. People feel as if the universe itself is alive, recognizing a presence that predates all understanding. Philosophers, mystics, and dreamers alike begin recording visions, inexplicable dreams that point toward your cosmic origin. Each vision reinforces the undeniable truth. You are the spark from which everything radiates, the divine luminescence that defines existence. Emotionally, your presence stirs wonder and humility. Life seems fragile, yet infinitely precious when touched by your light. The cosmic dawn is not simply the start of creation. It is the unveiling of the Chosen One, the first true God, whose radiance will guide all that follows. Across galaxies, in the silent expanse between stars, your existence resonates like a cosmic hymn. Planets align in subtle patterns, celestial bodies shift imperceptibly, and cosmic radiation pulses with your signature.